Welcome to the Manager Matt podcast show. The show is designed to give you solutions to your day-to-day management and leadership problems. It's hosted by Matthew Haddock, a frontline manager and leader with over 25 years of experience. If you're ready, then let's get on with the show.
Welcome to the Manager Matt podcast show. I do hope you are well and have had a great week with your team, delivering the results that you need to get your business going where it should be. This week's show, I'm going to go on around this idea of how, as a leader, do you work towards consistency in what you do. Consistency is one of the key factors to major success as a business person and as a leader, as a manager. It's at the centre of success for some individuals and teams. Remember, consistency is going to trump everything else. You can have enthusiasm, you can have raw talent, but if you haven't got consistency in everything you do, you're not going to get success. Imagine if you're a sports star. You can be blessed with this ability to throw a ball, catch a ball, hit a dart, whatever that might be. But if you're not consistent in your approach to your training, in the way that you act, in the stuff that you eat, in the rest that you get, you're not going to reach your full potential. It's an influence that really covers beyond the simple stuff. It's not just easy to turn up every day and do the simple stuff. It's about consistently doing the hard stuff, making the hard yards. If you don't do that in yourself and in your leadership, your teams are never going to fully hit their potential. So what do I mean? Well, the first thing you need to look at is how do you, as a person, turn up every day? Do you turn up with the same positive mindset? Do you turn up with the same way of executing your roles and your jobs? Do you turn up in the same way to apply your skills and make sure you're getting the most out of the people? Or do you sometimes turn up great and other times don't? Let's imagine the Monday morning person. Are you a Monday morning person? Turns up with a hangover, can't really be bothered, goes through the bare minimum. And you're probably then the Friday afternoon person who's looking at the clock from midday, counting down to get out. So you only get 3 days of productivity in your week. That's not good enough. If you really want to be successful, this move towards being consistent in your success goes beyond the daily firefighting. Many of us at work become daily firefighters. We spend our time reacting to things that are happening instead of planning and proactively going after the things we want. So, you're not the morning person who turns up half drunk. You're not the Friday person. You're a consistent performer. You're going to turn up day in, day out and do the right things. And what does that really mean? Well, you're going to have positive belief that the other people around you are going to feed off. So what does that really look like? Well, negative beliefs will be the thing that most people know. They will notice straight away. Humans are brilliant at noticing when people are not being the genuine self. They'll notice if they're being half-arsed and putting nothing into it. You need to be the person who turns up with a positive belief that can elevate each other of your team members, because you know what the purpose and the aim is. You know where we're going. You're going to make a difference. You can shape the company's culture through a purpose and direction that no other person can do in a business. People will look to you straight away as being the manager, the leader. They'll expect you to have the attitude defined and the behaviours that others should mirror. If you behave in that, can't be bothered, I'm going to gossip, I'm going to do my bare minimum, I'm going to spend all my time scrolling on the phone, then people will follow you. While the mission might be defined as the company, you're going to set the business's vision of that team. You're going to set where you want that team to go to. You're going to make sure that the goals are hit by your team. And if your manager's any good, they're going to hold you account to those. That's what they're meant to do. And you need to be fully aware of the echoes of your own voice. They talk about a shadow you cast or the ripples you make. Well, think about the echo of your voice. Those ripples, those words, the actions will go through your team faster than anything else. More employees leave jobs because their manager is a poor person when it comes to the ripples. They don't send out the right vibe, the right message. And how do you do that well? By being a great communicator. You don't have to be able to stand up in front of thousands of people and be able to wax lyric about anything. That's great if you can, but you have to be a good communicator. You've got to make sure that you're mindful of your echoes and you build a foundation of trust through your communication. By doing that, you are giving the people around you consistent message of what you expect them to do. What is the line you have set, and how do you expect those people to deliver their results? Great leaders will view the business and the organisation as theirs. They're not just going to work for someone, it is theirs. It doesn't matter where you are in your organisation. I'll let you know that. It doesn't matter if you're a team leader, a guy on the line, a managing director, or the owner. You have that organisation as your own. So, to wrap it up, to work towards consistent success, you need to have a positive attitude. You need to do what you do every day without fail, without the Friday and the Monday person. You've got to shape the culture so that the people around you know what you stand for through your behaviours. You need to be aware of your echo. The way that you put ripples into the organisation is the way that people around you will see it. And every echo you make as a manager is multiplied by 10. And you're going to lead that business as if it's your own organisation. Well, that's it for Manager Matt this week. I do hope you are going to send me some feedback to managermattpodcast@gmail.com. And if you haven't seen my new podcast, Lean Business Improvement Show, please go over there. Some great advice on how you can remove waste, improve effectiveness, and deliver for your customer. But for now, that's it for Manager Matt, and I'll see you next week. Goodbye.
Thank you so much for listening to this Manager Matt podcast. We hope you found it interesting, helpful and actionable. One last thing, please leave a quick review on iTunes or with your podcast provider, as it helps to spread the word of Manager Matt. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe to the podcast, and if you did like anything in particular, send an email to managermattpodcast@gmail.com or visit managermatt.co.uk for more content. Feedback is a gift, so let's keep giving. See you next week.